This is U.S. House District 1, incumbent Doug LaMalfa, the Republican, with 67% of the vote right now, and Democratic opponent Rose G with 33%. And he has been the incumbent since 2013, by the way.
Let's go to our next district now, District 4. Let's look at incumbent Democrat Mike Thompson. Seems to be doing well so far, 69% of the vote, compared to John Munn's 31% of the vote, with 40% precincts reporting.
And moving on now to U.S. House District 5, incumbent Tom McClintock in the lead with a 60% of the vote here, and Democrat opponent Michael Barkley with 40% of the vote. We're seeing about 43,000 or so votes, nearly 44,000 votes separating those two in the U.S. House District 5.
Let's turn to the Sacramento region now. Incumbent Democrat Ami Bera has 58% of the vote so far. His opponent, Christine Bish, has 42% of the vote, about 19,000 votes separating them at that point.
And then now moving on to U.S. House District 7, incumbent Democrat Doris Matsui leading now with 65% of the vote. Republican opponent Tom Silva with 35% of the vote at this time. Again, U.S. House District 7, Doris Matsui, the Democrat incumbent, leading with 65%. We are also closely following 3 competitive House races in our region.
Yeah, let's get back over to Brandon Rittiman on the big board now, looking at Districts 3, 9, and 13.
Yeah, look, we've got an incumbent who actually has something going on here. Republican John Duarte actually behind right now, but I want to point out we are less than 40% of the estimated total vote here in District 13, which covers Merced and surrounding areas. You can see right now this vote difference at 2,400. This really means that, we've counted the first big batches that have already been preloaded into the computers in this district. Now we are waiting for more of today's results to get counted, and that's really what the machines are churning out right now to try to update this result. But just to remind you, this race was the one that took forever to call 2 years ago and ended up being decided by less than 600 votes. Like, this was getting into Congress about as razor's edge as you can. And right now, it's looking like John Duarte is in a real fight to keep that seat tonight. If we take a look at our other close districts, the ones where we anticipate some battleground, that might be a pickup for the Democrats in the making. It might not, but we don't look like we have a real threat, at least at this time, to Kevin Kiley on that Eastern Sierra district that also spills down into the Sacramento area. This is District 3. He's looking pretty comfortable to maintain his seat. Again, only about 40% of the anticipated vote in. Similar story for the anticipated vote here in District 9. And Josh Harder, Democrat incumbent, is looking fairly safe in this district as well. But there's a lot more vote yet to come in these congressional races. The balance of power in the U.S. House could very well be decided by California tonight. So that is a place where our state has an outsized influence, even if we are already a foregone conclusion in the presidential race. 3 branches of government, and we got to watch the whole story tonight.